I get a sense from you, not just from this conversation, from conversations, I mean, away from here. You know, because of your involvement in literary projects, you've seen the responses of governments to literary projects. You've seen the responses of the private sector to literary projects. You seem like you're not very happy with what you observe. How optimistic are you, judging by those things you have seen, you have experienced? How optimistic are you when it comes to developing Nigeria's literary space and improving literacy in Nigeria?
Okay, well, I'm optimistic to a certain degree because we now have a lot more organizations getting involved in, I mean, you talk of, you read, I read, there's so many, one Gurara, Lagos Book and Art Festival, Ake, the one in Port Harcourt, I think it's suspended now. Yeah, Enugu Book Festival. You know, there are a lot of activities going on around. So I'm optimistic at the private sector level. At the public sector level, I am not. Because, as I said, I do not see any investment, any serious investment being done. But the most dangerous is the fact that there's no system. I mean, if all these activities are going on, I mean, some banks are getting involved, some telecom companies are getting involved in this project. You know, you have different foundations that are involved in all this. But if you don't systematize this, or if you don't scheme it, if you don't put it in some kind of scheme, structure. Yeah, in some kind of structure, the thing is just happening. You know, it's like you get into the middle of ocean and you are flapping your finger, your arms. You are still lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you are able to bring all this together, I mean, as I said, in some places, that I don't see a reason why there's a counselor for education in a local government, and they don't counsel, because I live in a local government, and I don't even know who my counselor for education is. He has never called a community meeting to say, look, we have all the schools around us. What can we do like after school? What kind of program can we put? That's kind of thing I said they do in Sweden. The people who work in the system that I mentioned in Sweden is the local council. Every day when you leave school, you go into a particular program that continue to train, you know, the same way they do for sports, that continue to train those kids, the students in. So it's what we call extracurricular activity. It was even better when we were in secondary school. I mean, when we were young and going to school. You know, we had all those extra, you have Boy Scout. These are part of the literacy thing. Boy Scout, where they train you about leadership, Girls Brigade, Boys Brigade. Those are part of, even drama clubs, literary and debating society, poetry club. These were part of the literacy
program.
Yes, and that's what the book festival, book fair, that's what they do. But the system does not support that. I doubt if any state is really, apart from maybe Bayelsa that started one, and the one that Kaduna just started. I don't think there's any state government that's really involved in something like that. I know Lagos has something like...
the Lagos Book and Art Festival has been on for 19 years, right?
Yeah.
Does the Lagos state government get involved?
Well, in the past, we wrote consistently to them. There was no, in fact, not even the dignity of replying you to say, oh, we will do it. In fact, you know, it was a project that we sold as an idea to federal government when Chinua Achebe was coming back in 1999. He had his accident in 1991. He was coming back in 1999. And we thought, look, there should be a creativity fair to welcome the father of Nigerian literature, as we call him. So we said, look, why don't you declare this September 14 National Creativity Day? Ojomaduekwe, the late Ojomaduekwe was a minister. He agreed. And federal government agreed. And they even gave 1 million naira donation to Achebe. The man told them, I will not collect this money if you cannot guarantee that you pay for the next 10 years. Do you know, that same year, Achebe came, there was no National Creativity Day. We had to come as rescue. That's why we organized the first Lagos Book and Art Festival in 1999, just to save face of Nigeria. And then, but the thing was gazetted under the, well, maybe not gazetted, but the thing was accepted under Ojomaduekwe. They never followed through. So we've been doing it, and we thought that, look, this national creativity is something for young Nigerians, anybody who is involved in creativity, to just come out and do an open display of this. And then 1999 was when we were coming into democracy. We thought that we cannot just come into democracy with all our military baggages, all our political trouble that we're bringing. That we need to now celebrate what people can offer as creative people, because that's the way you open up the brain of people. That's the way you make them to be participants in the democracy. So the foundation of the problem we have in democracy now, that people don't even feel that they're connected, apart from what the media, what they get to read in the media, is because there's nothing to even lift them to that level. How do you sell ideas to them? It's not by politicians just coming and just screaming or talking down at people. It's by getting the people to be involved, to understand what is going on in their society, and that way they can contribute, they can communicate, they can be part of this whole system.
So zero support from
Zero
government.
support from government. Well, maybe it will happen tomorrow, I don't know.
But governments are supposed to give grants to these festivals. Is that not the way it works overseas?
That's the way it works. That's why I said that at council level, in a place like Sweden and in Germany. My daughter, for instance, I know she goes through a particular program in Berlin, and that program is helping her, even helping her to understand English, because she's a German speaker. But where do you have that kind of program? But a lot of people doing things, but there's zero support. But Lagos State government now, I think there's something happening in Lagos, actually. There's some kind of a deeper interest being shown by the current administration of Governor Ambode, but I'm not too sure of the level of consultations. I think they're just throwing the ideas out and hoping that people will tag on.
Thank you very much, Jahman. Thank you for joining us on Channels Book Club. We could go on and on, but we're out of time.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.